friends and weirdos. This is Domo Do Good from Aegislgs. You might also know me as Nobadome. Today we're going to talk about painting some Star Wars Hoth terrain, some frozen, cold, wintry landscape with some crashed vehicles. So for this tutorial, you're going to need some Frostheart contrast paint from Citadel, some contrast medium to thin it down, as well as a strong white like Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl bold white or titanium white, and preferably a white primer. Okay, let's get into it. Put fear in your heart, be ready to screw it up, and let's go do this. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces primered white. We're going to dilute some Frostheart contrast paint 4:1 with contrast medium, and then we're just going to cover everything really heavily with this blue. So it doesn't matter if you don't have any white showing, just cover it all, get very smurfy with it. You want it to look very blue, very cold, very wet. And we're going to cover all of the terrain so it looks just like this, just really saturated. Then we're going to let it dry. So dry time takes a little bit of time with contrast paint, but you want it to dry completely before you continue. Once it's completely dry, then we're going to start hitting it with our bold titanium white or some other type of strong white like White Scar, and we're going to get it all completely covered so that all of the ridges and edges are white and the blue is left in the shadows. The blue essentially becomes the shade for our ice landscape, so it'll look kind of like this bluish underpinning to this really stark white coverage, and really reads as snow, especially on the tabletop, and looks really great with snow-based minis, those kind of things. So things I'll stress is take your time, understand it's not going to look very good in the middle stages, and make sure you let it dry all the way before you start applying your white. Once it's all done and you have it completely applied, take a step back, take a deep breath, come back and look at it in maybe 30, 40 minutes and see how it looks. And if you're happy with it, leave it. If not, hit it with another layer of white at the highest places just to make sure that it looks how you want. Now, I then went and sat my pieces of vehicle on here to give us our final look, and that's it. Wasn't that hard. So take the fear out of your heart, put that victory on your lips, go show someone you care about how proud you are of what you just did, and get ready for next time where we talk about painting the actual vehicles, differentiating the white of the vehicles from the white of the snow. Either way, you did a great job. Proud of you. See you next time.